Hello, Gems. Tonight we're at Disney's Riverside Resort and we're going to go eat at Boatwright's. Let's go. Boatwright's Dining Hall, located at Disney's Port Orleans Riverside Resort, offers a charming, rustic dining experience inspired by Southern shipbuilding. It opened in 1992 alongside the resort, and the restaurant features a cozy nautical-themed setting resembling a 19th century boatyard. Guests can enjoy hearty Southern cuisine, including shrimp and ribs, perfect for family dinners. With its relaxed atmosphere and rich theming, Boatwright's is a hidden gem for visitors seeking comfort food and authentic Louisiana flavors. So let's take a look at the menu here at Boatwright's. Sorry, my hands are a little shaky. They've got some nice appetizers, looks like. Pimento cheese fritters, I think that's what I'm gonna get. French onion soup, a jambalaya salad, and some Louisiana barbecue shrimp that look excellent. And then for your entrees, they have this all you care to enjoy plate that just has so many different things, ribs and chicken and brisket smoked sausage, all sorts of stuff. I think Jason might order that, and then I'll order something else and, splitsies. They've got a seafood boil, looks pretty good, red beans and rice, jambalaya. The grilled salmon is what I'm interested in, so I'm willing to give Disney salmon another try. I've had bad experiences a couple times recently with salmon, but I will try again. So then they also have some chicken, shrimp and grits, and roasted prime rib. Then you can get some enhancements. There's a grilled shrimp, a fried okra, and then red beans and rice. So yeah, really, really good menu. A lot of choices here. So as you know, I really like my mocktails here. So they have two here, zero proof cocktails, Agave Garden and Pink Spritzer, not Prink Spitzer. So, sorry, I made myself laugh. But I have definitely had these both before at other restaurants. I just don't remember which ones, but they're both good. So I'm gonna have to take my pick of which one I want. And then they also have a really extensive wine list here, and also a giant list of beers. There's a lot to choose from here, and some more non-alcoholic specialty offerings. They've got two lemonades here, but I think I want to go with their mocktails. Continuing on with the alcohol options here, they have a lot of specialty cocktails, big long list of those, and then they also have a picture of the zero proof cocktail here, the Agave Garden. I think I might get the pink spritzer instead, but you can see they have a lot of everything on this menu. It's a great menu. We're going to start with the cornbread for the table. Let's see how this tastes. So if you couldn't tell from my expression, that was excellent cornbread. Some of the best cornbread I've ever had. Now, this is the type of cornbread that doesn't actually have pieces of corn in it, which I do like because that adds an extra moisture to it. But even without the corn, this thing is incredibly moist, and the butter that it comes with is this like whipped, delicious butter. It is light as air and creamy and just adds this excellent texture to the cornbread. And then the cornbread is served warm, absolutely perfect, and it has a nice crust on it, but it's not too dry. I cannot sing the praises of this more. Cornbread can be so dry. It's so easy to mess up cornbread, unfortunately, but this is absolutely stellar. I love it. 5 out of 5 tiaras. First up, I had the Pink Spritzer. This is Lear's Pink London non-alcoholic spirit, grapefruit soda, pomegranate green tea, lime, and mint for $12.50. Now let's try the Pink Spritzer. Let's see how this tastes. That drink is one of my favorite mocktails. I have had the pink spritzer elsewhere before. I feel like I had it at the Hollywood Brown Derby, and I absolutely love it. It's fantastic. It has a little bit of grapefruit soda in it, I believe, and that adds this nice, what sounds awful, but it's like a bitter taste, but when it's paired with the sweet, I think it has Sprite and lemonade. The waitress took the menu, so I'm not exactly sure what's in this thing, but it is fantastic, and I would highly recommend it. I am going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. For Jason's appetizer, he got the Louisiana barbecue shrimp. This is sautéed shrimp in a tangy sauce on toasted bread for $16. Next up, the shrimp. Let's see how this tastes. It also has some bread with it. Let's see how this tastes. Wow, just wow. Those shrimp, it says they're sautéed in a tangy sauce. Do you think it's spicy? I think it has some spice to it. Jason and I agree. I think if you don't like spice, steer clear of this. I'm still salivating, excuse me. So incredibly good. And then it comes on like a toasted bread, and the bread soaks up all of that delicious tangy sauce and the juices from the shrimp, and it tastes so good. The bread has kind of like this crisp outer edge, but the shrimp themselves, I mean, look at them, they're huge. They are colossal shrimp. And then they're sort of sautéed, I think. Yeah, sautéed, not grilled, to absolute perfection. This is a stellar start to our first meal here at Boatwright's. These get a platinum tiara. For my appetizer, I got the Pimento cheese fritters. These come with house-made pimento cheese, breaded and fried, for $12. Pimento cheese fritters. Let's see how this tastes. I really like those fritters. They are incredibly rich, so I kind of feel like I can only eat one because they're just very, very dense and are kind of sitting in my stomach right now, but the taste is absolutely amazing. And then one thing that isn't listed on the menu, it comes with this like remoulade type sauce, I think, which just adds an extra flavor that is out of this world. And then the pimento cheese inside is also really well spiced, very flavorful, very, very smooth cheese as well. And they're hot and fresh, made to order, absolutely wonderful. And then they're topped with chopped up pimentos. So all the flavors together just work. They work incredibly well. So yeah, I really like this. I do wish I had gotten the shrimp so that we had more shrimp to eat, but I think that these are a solid choice. It's just that they're really, really dense and pretty heavy for an appetizer, so I'm going to give these a 4 out of 5 tiaras. For my entree, I got the grilled salmon. This comes with shrimp and sherry cream sauce, mushrooms, thyme rice, and seasonal vegetables for $30. Grilled salmon, let's see how this tastes.
There it is.
It's good. Yay. Yay, that salmon was good. Yay. I've been so disappointed with Disney salmon a number of times recently, and I'm just going to try again and again because it can't be bad everywhere, right? So this salmon is moist and delicious. It is grilled to absolute perfection. The skin on the top is really nice and crispy, and then it comes with this sauce, and I'm not sure what's in it, but it's nice and creamy, and it adds this nice flavor and texture. I don't usually see cream sauces with salmon. It's usually sort of like a, vinaigrette type or sweet Thai chili sauce at Cape May Cafe. They have great salmon. And yeah, then it has tomatoes on top, and I love that flavor of the tomatoes with the salmon as well. It also has a piece of shrimp, which I haven't tried yet. Well, actually, it has 2 shrimps on top. So let's see how this tastes. This is going to be messy. I love that it comes with shrimp on the top. Those shrimp are excellent. They taste grilled as well, and they're the same size as the appetizer shrimp. And then paired with that cream sauce on top and the freshly diced tomatoes, they have a really nice flavor here that I really like. And then it comes with a side of green beans as well, which I have not tasted yet. Let's see, let me get a good, well, whatever. Let's see how this tastes. Do you like them?
Yeah, I think they're the exact same as what I have.
Yeah. The green beans are good. They're a little bit crispy, not too overcooked. We'll say maybe they're a little bit undercooked, actually.
Yeah.
So not my absolute favorite, but I do love beans. They are flavored really well. Clearly have some sort of olive oil and pepper on it, and probably also some salt. Pretty simple recipe, but very effective. Overall, this salmon dish, I really, really love it. I would come here again to have it. I highly recommend it. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 5 tiaras. For Jason's entree, he got the Taste of the Bayou All You Care to Enjoy platter. This has hickory smoked pork ribs, crispy Cajun chicken, smoked sausage, barbecue beef brisket, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, roasted corn with Cajun butter, and seasonal vegetables for $37. Gonna start with the brisket. Let's see how this tastes. That brisket was really good. I was just telling Jason, it tastes like you licked a grill, but in a really good way. It has that just robust grilled flavor that is absolutely amazing. It is smoky and moist and delicious. I cannot sing the praises of this more. It just is a really, really good cut of meat. It is quality, and it just falls off the fork. You can hardly cut it, actually. It's really just coming apart on the fork. So yeah, for the brisket, I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5 tiaras. I'm gonna go for the sausage next. Let's see how this tastes. That was a really good quality smoked sausage. I was actually expecting andouille sausage. I'm not sure why, because the menu clearly says smoked sausage. So it gives breakfast sausage, and in the best way. This thing is huge. It is very, very flavorful, and we absolutely love it. It's very moist. It has a little snap on the outside, just a touch, and yeah, just absolutely wonderful. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5 tiaras. Now I'm gonna go for the rib. Let's see how this tastes. I'm getting full. The rib is really good, and it falls off the bone. You can hardly pick it up. It is nice and smoky on the outside. It has a good amount of fat, but not too much. And it just, I haven't had ribs in quite a while, I think. So it has been a minute for me. These ribs are absolutely amazing. I think they are just an absolute triumph. I really, really like the char on the outside, and then the inside is moist, and they fall off the bone absolutely. They're so incredibly good. I would give these a 5 out of 5 tiaras. All right, moving on to the chicken tender. Let's see how this tastes. That chicken was definitely not my favorite. Yeah, it's pretty dry, and the coating on it is just, I don't know how to put this, it's weird. It's weird. It's like the coating was meant for fish, but they put it on chicken, and it just kind of doesn't work. The chicken, I guess overall it's cooked well. It isn't too dry. It is still on the dry side, but not the worst I've had, but also not the best I've had. So I'm gonna give the chicken a 2 out of 5 tiaras. Yeah, agreed. Jason agrees. 2 out of 5. Let's move on. Now let's try the mashed potatoes. Let's see how these taste. The mashed potatoes are kind of just okay. They are pretty creamy. They do have some chunks of potato in them and some skin as well. So if you don't like potato skins, this definitely not for you. But it's very buttery. You can really taste that creaminess come through and that nice flavor. They're, overall, they're mashed potatoes. They're just kind of okay. So I would give these a 3 out of 5 tiaras. And last but not least on this taste of the Bayou platter, I'm going to try the mac and cheese. Let's see how this tastes. Yeah, unfortunately, everything about that mac and cheese was pretty bad. The noodles are overcooked, and the cheese sauce, there's something wrong with it. I can't put my finger on it, but it tastes too plasticky. Like, I love plastic cheese sauce. I love Kraft, and I don't mind that plasticky taste at all, but this is like a gluten-y, plasticky, can't even swallow the stuff. Like, it's very heavy and dense, and it just tastes like the ratio of the cheese sauce to the noodles was off, because the consistency of this is like paste. So yeah, I don't know if we're here on just an off night or we just got a really bad batch, but we both really don't like this. And I don't know. I think this might get 0 tiaras because we aren't going to eat it. It's actually pretty gross. So yeah, that's unfortunate. So a 0 tiaras for the mac and cheese. Oh well. So the last thing on this platter that I have not tried is the corn, and I don't want to try it because I don't like to get corn in my teeth, but I just wanted to let you know that Jason thinks it's kind of mid. It's okay. It tastes like corn. It isn't too special, so he's going to give that a 3 out of 5 tiaras. So that's going to wrap it up here tonight. Unfortunately, I did not have room for dessert. And the other thing was, the desserts on the menu, I didn't really see anything that was incredibly portable. So I couldn't have taken it home after I ate one bite or something. So, but anyway, the absolute highlight of our night was the shrimp, that shrimp appetizer, and then also the shrimp that came on top of my salmon. The shrimp here are fantastic, so highly recommend those. Absolutely, so good. I think for this restaurant overall, we had a really good experience. Is it the best experience we've ever had? No. That mac and cheese kind of put a damper on things a little bit. So, but overall, I mean, it was still good. So we would give Boatwright's a 4 out of 5 tiaras. Anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. I appreciate every single one of you. And let me know in the comments what items we tried tonight would you like to try. And as always, have a magical day.